Who thought a game full of happy-go-lucky balls of slime would be so charming? A world containing little danger and relying on your curiosity to explore the many species that produce the foundation of the said world. What I'm talking about is Slime Rancher, a live simulator game where your job as a rancher to collect and care for slimes so you could harvest their, well, ports or poop that you can use for cash. Developed by a small indie studio named Monobi Park, for 2 years starting 2016, they have updated the game frequently while it was still in early access on Steam. For the longest time, I was hesitant to get the game. The trailer alone convinced me to get it, but the early access label at that time made me unsure to fork my money into it. It wasn't until mid-2017, around April, when my boyfriend gave me the game for our 20th anniversary. With the game still in early access and now in my library, I have decided to play it anyway. What is my overall reaction after playing it? Basically like this.
Anniversary.
Yeah, I was obsessed soon after, putting hours into the game, merch money, and eventually fan art. My love for this game is insane, but what made me forever hooked on it was the hidden lore. A lore that focuses on fear, rejection, and long-range relationships. Through exploring the colorful planet of the Far Far Range, which is where your character is taking place, occasionally you receive emails from a special someone back on Earth named Cassie. Each of the emails details information about both characters of their lives together on Earth before Beatrice, the name of your character, came to the Far Far Range. It tells how they met and their bond soon after. Beatrice was seen adventurous and loved the outdoors, while Cassie was a musician who did not have the shared stamina as his friend. Regardless, they hit it off well, and Cassie began to grow affection toward our blue-haired rancher. Until one day, Beatrice received word that she inherited a ranch on the Far Far Range from a likely family friend. It is unclear what relations that person had with Beatrice. My guess is an old friend that chose her to be the new owner of their property. Hungry for adventure, she accepted the invite and headed to the planet in hopes to fill her eager appetite for adventure. With Beatrice gone, Cassie waits back on Earth, taking tours and making songs in hope for fame. The last email he sends explains about his next tour and promises a song just for her. Before you know it, after reading the email, credits will begin to scroll across the screen to have Cassie singing in the background. If you read the context of the lyrics, it tells about his regrets, not submitting his love to her before she left out of fear of rejection. If he did tell her, would she feel the same? Would Beatrice stay just for him if she had the same feelings as he does? Who really knows what would happen if Cassie did express his true feelings towards her? Would it really matter? A powerful message that warns others of letting fear taking hold of one's true feelings for someone. It is important to take a leap of faith, to be honest with that special person of their affection despite the possibility of rejection. Rejection is all part of life and we have to cope with it if we want to move on. If the person does not feel the same way as you do, then oh well, you can still be friends with that person or move on, or both. It is a lot better than keeping your feelings wrapped up, afraid what that person may think. Regret will only grow over time while the person you love moves on with someone else or worse.
Oh, please don't say that you'll go. My heart can't bear.
Let's go with the idea that Cassie did eventually submit his life to her before or during her stay in an alien world full of slimes. What would happen? Would she continue to explore the world that she became settled with and have a long-range relationship with him? Or drop everything and stay on Earth to be with the one she loves and seek a new adventure with him? Who really knows? So let us go with that long-range relationship idea. Imagine trying to keep such a relationship going where both characters literally are 1,000 light years away from each other, to have only email as a source of contact. That is full-on commitment right there. I am currently in a long-range relationship myself with my boyfriend for 3 years now, let alone living in separate states. Makes my situation a breeze compared to theirs. Despite this, it really matters the commitment both parties are in keeping their relationship strong. How me and my boyfriend managed despite not being in the same place is through Discord, games, talking, etc. Sometimes we have our fair share of trouble moments, arguing over our situation, but no relationship is perfect. It all matters how we can fix those issues together as a couple. We love each other so much that we strive to make it work despite despite the harshness life punches us. I see myself more with Beatrice, having a steady income while seeking the world for adventure, while my boyfriend is like Cassie. He is not a musician in any way, but trying to find his footing into the world when so much of his life been unpleasant. Being distant apart does feel like we're light years away, just like Cassie and Beatrice, but not the end of the world. Really, it makes our bond stronger by learning each other's weaknesses over time and how we can confront it so it will not bite us in the butt when we do eventually get together. Being in a long-range relationship is not for everyone. It may not work for both the characters. However, in the back of my mind, I do think it may work if they love each other that much. Time will only tell what the outcome may become. It all depends on the developer's decision to continue the story, which I really hope they do.
I love you.
Hello and thank you for watching. Before I end up the video, there's a few things I want to clear up. The first thing I want to mention that the song Cassie sings at the end credits is actually not sung by him. I found this out soon after editing the video, so I double checked by going to the Wikipedia to see if there's some few things I missed, and right there it says that sung by him, so oopsie daisy. A second thing I want to mention that I gave Cassie a pronoun. When in the Wikipedia, it's unclear Cassie's gender at the moment, but for the sake of simplicity and not confusing viewers, I gave Cassie a pronoun just for the sake of simplicity. Another thing I want to apologize for is the audio quality. Throughout the week, there has been a big heat wave. While recording, I used a blanket over me and a mattress to get rid of the acoustics around my room. And it doesn't help that there's a heat wave going on. So if I sound very stuffy, I do apologize. Not only that, my stupid lisping I am trying to get rid of. I just hope over time through practice I can get rid of this. So if some of the words in the recording doesn't sound very clear, I do apologize for that. There was too many factors behind why my audio did not sound great. Also, I am still new to audio, so audio editing to be more specific. Outside of everything else, I do have plans for future videos for Slime Rancher as well as other projects I am currently working on. Mostly, I am going to make an analysis videos about the NPCs, each of the expansions that have been released so far, and also reviews for those expansions and updates like the drones. The drones are so adorable. Outside of Slime Rancher, there is other gaming stuff I want to express tremendously, but I am still working on those. So for now, Slime Rancher is the one thing that I really want to do. If you want to know what's my future plans or what I'm working on, follow me on Twitter or other social media. Mostly Twitter because I'm pretty active there. So yeah, guys have any questions, concerns, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to hear you guys out. I think that's everything. Thank you again for everything and stay delicious.